angels are doing well down here. Morning from the north. So I barrel filled this tank. So of course we're like that, right, when I cleaned it. Last night I cleaned this tank. And I tap filled it. Just to show you the difference. My tank's still green. It was brighter green last night, but it's still green. It was almost blue out of my tap, which is really high. It's higher than normal. So we definitely have things happening with the city tap water. But when you barrel rest it for more than 24 hours, it'll be fine from an ammonia perspective. But what else is in there, right? You see, it's a chloramine water, so if I got high ammonia, that means the chloramine's really high. And that's why I dose like that. This is triple dosed, right? And it broke down so much chloramine that I got ammonia spikes like mad. So springtime can be a little rough with the water. Let's give him a blood worm, see what we get in here. The white dude's actually towards the back right now, but that's I think he's just looking around. See if he comes up to get involved. Blood worm's in. He's definitely trying to get in this. Yeah, he's eating them. But he'll eat the blood worms. I'm still getting food into him. His behavior's still okay. But he should be like actually trying to hit the cube, and he's not. He's complete attitude shift. He ain't getting in there and trying to grab on it. It's right over his head right now. He should be going for it. See, there's a lack of enthusiasm still. So we're going to switch up this water today. I'm going to gravel vac. I'm just going to keep going on to keep it clean and see if he gets through it. But you know, he's not a goner yet. He's still thick in the forehead, and he's got good meat on him. So, um, you know, but I don't know. My experience tells me I'm gonna lose that fish. I hate that, but it's just. It's the reality of discus keeping. Like, he's grown pretty good since I got him. But this not eating crap is it's a bad deal. If I just brought him home, sometimes you get a week or so of this not eating stuff. So he may have gotten hurt or stressed out roughly a week ago. Maybe he'll start eating again soon when he starts feeling better about life. Yeah, I don't know what to think about it. There's no reason it should have happened other than that little thrashing event from my water change. But I mean, even the damage on him is pretty much healed up now. You can still see a little bit of remnants of it. So that could mean he's still got whatever damage he's suffered that I can't see. You know, if he broke a rib, for example, it'll take a little while to heal, and he'll be uncomfortable the whole time. So that might be what's going on. When they're uncomfortable, they don't eat. So we'll play it by ear with him. I'll keep you posted. Everybody else is doing absolutely beautiful. Water conditions are great. Yeah. At the top of that water. I'm changing it anyway. Because I have a theory that there's a chemical in the city water that shows up. It's always there, but when the PPMs when the chloramine levels are high, the PPMs of this chloramine byproduct also get high. And this particular byproduct, which I have posted about it look at my video histories, new chemical found in tap water. This was in late 2024 they discovered this. So check that out. But anyway, when that chemical gets high PPMs, discus have trouble. They even die. So that's my theory I'm working on. And why does that get high? Because they shock the city pipes to keep us healthy and clean, to keep our water clean, until the high concentrations get used up by the city, and the water returns back to normal levels. You'll see problems with your discus. And I see this in the spring, and I see this in the late fall. Sometimes it's January in my city. Late fall, between late fall and January it'll happen. But in the spring, it's when the ground level's high, the water level's high. Seems to be when it happens, when there's a lot of rain. So, something to keep in mind if you live in a chloramine city. You start seeing things that don't make sense. You haven't bought any new fish, you haven't bought any new plants. There's nothing new in your system. You got a fish that goes from hero to zero in like a water change. Right? Like he was eating like a champ, and then he just stops overnight. It's, I think it's this chemical. You're not going to see it in other fish, because a lot of discus are sensitive fish. You'll see it in warus, you'll see it in discus, you'll see it in rainbow fish, you'll see it in fish like that. You'll see this chemical affect them. This is why I hear stories of people in my city, even sensitive tetras. They'll say, I did a water change, I did it right, I put my prime in, all my fish died. And then if you start charting these stories, how close they are to the water plant, you'll notice there's a pet shop between me and the water plant. And they tell this pet shop deals with that problem. There's days where they'll do a water change and they'll just lose a whole bunch of stock. So it's a weird phenomenon. I'm not a scientist, but I do observe. And those are the variables. They're very seasonal and very consistent. So keep an eye on that chloramine in your city if you got it, because if you keep discus in a chloramine city, it's definitely a harder game to play. But it's not impossible. You just gotta, like I said, it's a PPM thing, parts per million. So when it gets in your tank, and it's still in the city water, lots of prime, lots of water changes until you see things go back to normal, because it seems to take about a week to get out of my pipes up here, and then the fish come back. The last fish to be affected by this was in the late fall. Big Red came to started acting like the little white dude. Big Red wasn't eating. I was afraid I would lose her. She got really sick. Meds didn't help her. Nothing really helped her. I just water changed through it. And then eventually the water got back to normal. The city water got back to normal, and it all stopped. So that's my strategy right now. I hope it helps you if you're seeing this with your discus this spring. And do check out that article. I will, again, try not to forget to link it in the description here so you can all have a good read. It's earth.com. And they name it. I don't remember the name because it's one of those Greco-scientific names that just don't stick. But I'll put that article up for you so you can see what's going on with that. Thanks for watching.